As the entire cryptocurrency market continues to rally in 2020, you're beginning to see the Bitcoin dominance decline slightly down to roughly 64% at the time of this recording. Altcoins like Icon, Hedera Hashgraph, and Ravencoin each registered massive gains and had outperformed Link all week. Then out of nowhere, Chainlink rose from $2.90 to a high of $3.39 in a matter of hours. I woke up this morning, looked at my blockfolio, and I was stunned. We're about to discuss what likely comes next for the Chainlink price after the massive green candle we just had. But before we get started, I want to thank our new and returning subscribers for supporting the channel and explain what we do here. Crypto Ride exists to help you safely navigate the ups and downs of cryptocurrency through news stories, technical analysis videos like this one, and project review videos. So if you're passionate about Chainlink, crypto investing in general, or just committing to building wealth over time, make sure to hit that subscribe button in the bottom right corner of our screen. All right, here we go. Before we talk about where the price is going, I just want to show you guys a few bullish chart indicators that I've witnessed this week, and there's really a lot going on. So the first one here, you can see where this arrow is, and this happened, I'll zoom in, this happened on February 5th. But I didn't want to make a video because I wanted to wait to see if this thing confirmed and if it followed through. And you can see we got a big spike in volume, which is always a good sign. And really what we're looking at here is we're looking at the 50-day simple moving average and the 200-day simple moving average in orange. And so what's happening here is called a golden cross. And if you're unfamiliar with the term golden cross, I mean, what happens is when you have a shorter period moving average cross over and through to the upside, it's considered the golden cross, and it's considered an extremely bullish indicator. So the other thing I want to point out to you is this is the first time we've ever seen this happen on this chart. Here's the 50-day moving average in yellow, and you can see we've never seen it come up underneath and cross through the 200-day moving average. So this is a bullish chart signal, and it's something to definitely keep an eye on. But so long as this keeps rising, it is a positive thing for the charts. Right now, we're looking at the weekly chart. So each one of these candles represents 1 week of price action. And what I want to talk about here is another bullish indicator that just happened since the last time I made a Chainlink price video. And if you guys don't know this, I didn't say it in the intro, but I do make Chainlink technical analysis videos regularly. So what the indicator is called the MACD, which is a momentum indicator. And what I want to show you is that we just crossed over to positive. So we are showing positive momentum on a weekly. And remember, that's more significant than a daily or a 4-hour or a 1 hour or any shorter time frame. That actually happened back on January 27th. But the important thing is it appears to be holding as the week moves on, and we want to see this grow. And you can see we really were stuck below that, and we had that negative momentum for really quite some time, all the way in the weekly chart since September 2nd. So another positive indicator. Also, I do want to point out as we look at this weekly chart, just because I'm always trying to give you guys ideas of where the next support and resistance levels could be. On the weekly chart, if you look at this green line, you'll see we had resistance here. Also put in some support here. And what this green line is it's at the $2.90 level, which was the level we broke out from just last night. So for the record, if this does begin to retrace back down and head back downwards, I would anticipate us to find support at $2.90. As you can see, if we continue to break out from past where we are right now, around the $3.27 price point, there's not too much resistance overhead. Maybe you could make the argument that at $3.39 here, you can see we had the tops of those two. And that was where we peaked out just earlier today. So that's an interesting price level. We're going to have to see if we have a hard time crossing over. But the MACD crossing over bullish on the weekly chart is a big deal. Next, I want to talk to you about a bullish chart pattern that can also be seen on the weekly chart, but I got to give credit where credit's due. And this was actually an idea I got from one of our viewers who goes by the name of William Baker. So shout out to William Baker for just bringing this to my attention. I try to never or to very rarely watch other people's analysis of Chainlink, because I don't want it to skew what I'm seeing. But this was a really intelligent comment and something that I hadn't picked up on. So I really need to bring this to your attention because I really like what he said here. So what he was talking about was a double bottom chart pattern on the weekly chart. And remember, when things happen on the weekly chart, it is very significant. So what we're seeing dating back from June, we came down here, that's one bottom, and we came down here, had a little bit of a shorter bottom. What I'm seeing here would be considered an Eve Adam bottom. An Eve bottom is a little bit longer of a curve, and an Adam bottom comes down and goes up a little bit faster. But what I need you guys to know, and what I want to make you aware of, is the measured move coming out of this, because I talked about in the intro how we're going to talk about where the Chainlink price could go next. So let's talk about the measured move here. In order to properly calculate the measured move upwards from a double bottom reversal pattern, is to take the neckline, which is where it starts, which we could say is roughly right about here, actually right where this is right now. We're basically at that neckline, and you take that down to the lowest valley of the pattern, which is, as you can see here, is right around $1.43. Now what happens is you'll take that to the top of the neckline, and the top of this line would bring us to what I'm seeing as $4.70 theoretically. I also want to point this out to you, and I'm going to read directly from the chart analysis book I study from Thomas Bulkowski. And it says, price meets the target 69% of the time after a breakout from the Eve double bottom, so slightly different, but we can still use it for our purposes. And it says that percentage is a little low, so be conservative with your targets. As in archery, the closer the target, the better the accuracy. So if you're looking to swing trade this, I wouldn't expect it to go right up to $4.70 or $4.60. In fact, I wouldn't expect it at all. I would probably go about halfway up and make my target. If I were you, if you were trying to swing trade, I would make my target probably conservatively. Let's see, maybe at the top of this we saw resistance. That would be 357. But let's go to the top of this one. I would say probably right around the $4 point. Beyond that, it could happen, but if you see that point, you're looking to take gains and lock them in, that might be a good time. Again, everything I say is just my opinion. It's based on facts and probabilities, but I am not a financial advisor. Please don't get mad at me if you try and trade something and it doesn't go the way I say it will. And as you heard me say before, this only reaches the true height 69% of the time. So we have to see what happens here, but I give you probabilities on this channel based on technical analysis research. But pretty amazing. It looks like there could still be gas in the tank, but I would not be surprised to see this price fall back down in the short term. But exciting times as a whole. As you guys know, we are roughly 94 days away from the Bitcoin halving, and that to me, I believe, is a main catalyst fueling this rally. I made a video about this that I posted on Monday of this week. Please do yourself a favor and check it out if you're unfamiliar with the halving, what it is, how it works, and really the major impact it could have. And one thing I learned about the halving I also want to share with you guys in this video is it's not only the time leading up to this, but we actually reached all-time highs and broke them 3 to 5 months after the two previous halvings. So it's just insane. There's so much to look forward to this year. And someone else on my channel commented, Crypto Riot, it hit 330 last night. Did you sell like you said? And I'll just reply to you here. Hopefully you watch this one. If you watch this video, Roadster, let me know in the comments. Also, William Baker, if you actually watch this one also, let me know. Say hi in the comments. I gave both you guys shout outs, obviously. Again, I love talking to you guys. But no, I did not sell today. And for me, I don't want to be the guy who sold Chainlink for $3.30 when I believe that it could hit prices that we can't even imagine yet. Of course, $10, $20 this year. I made a whole video talking about the true price potential. So no, I'm just holding on. I'm not messing around too much with swing trading right now, especially with it trading up. Truthfully, I could be, and I'm probably going to enter some swing plays, but it will not be Chainlink that I'm swing trading with. And if it is, it's only going to be a very small percentage of my holdings, because, we're holding Apple in the 1980s. We could be, potentially, holding Amazon in its early days. That's how big this stuff could be and how massive the rally could be. But do go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, so we can stay in touch, and comment on what you think is going to happen with this price. Aside from that, I want to remind you to never invest more than you can afford to lose in cryptocurrency, and to just enjoy this ride. Have an amazing day. I want to thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Thanks.